Air pollution is an invisible yet deadly threat, affecting billions of people worldwide. While industrialization and urbanization have brought economic progress, they have also significantly contributed to the global rise in air pollution. Today, we'll explore what air pollution is, its forms, and how it harms both human health and the environment. Air pollution occurs when harmful substances like chemicals, particulate matter, and biological materials are introduced into the atmosphere. These pollutants come from both natural sources, such as wildfires, and human activities, including vehicle emissions and industrial production. Let's take a closer look at the main pollutants contributing to air pollution. Particulate matter, often referred to as PM2.5 and PM10, consists of tiny particles like dust and soot that can penetrate deep into the lungs. Nitrogen oxides, or NOx, are gases emitted primarily by vehicles and industries, which contribute to the formation of ground-level ozone and particulate matter. Sulfur dioxide, or SO2, is released mainly from burning fossil fuels and can cause respiratory issues and acid rain. Ground-level ozone, O3, is a harmful pollutant that forms when NOx and volatile organic compounds, or VOCs, react in sunlight, exacerbating respiratory conditions like asthma. Carbon monoxide, or CO, impairs the body's ability to transport oxygen, leading to severe health risks. Lastly, VOCs are organic chemicals that contribute to smog formation and are released by vehicles, industrial processes, and household products like solvents. Air pollution poses serious risks to human health. According to the World Health Organization, approximately 7 million people die prematurely each year due to exposure to air pollution. It can lead to both short-term and long-term health issues, affecting nearly every organ in the body. The respiratory system is particularly vulnerable, with pollutants like PM2.5 linked to the onset and exacerbation of conditions such as asthma, bronchitis, and chronic obstructive pulmonary disease, or COPD. Cardiovascular diseases are also a major concern, as fine particulate matter can enter the bloodstream, increasing the risk of heart attacks, strokes, and hypertension. Long-term exposure to air pollution is even linked to cancer, especially lung cancer, due to the inhalation of carcinogenic pollutants. Neurological effects are becoming increasingly recognized as well, with evidence suggesting that air pollution may accelerate cognitive decline and increase the risk of neurodegenerative diseases like Alzheimer's. Certain populations are more vulnerable to the health impacts of air pollution. Children, for instance, are at higher risk due to their developing lungs and the increased time they spend outdoors. The elderly, particularly those with pre-existing conditions like COPD or heart disease, are also at greater risk of severe health effects. Low-income communities often face disproportionate exposure to air pollution because they are more likely to be located near industrial zones or high-traffic areas. They also have limited access to healthcare, which makes it harder to mitigate the health effects of pollution. In addition to the devastating effects on human health, air pollution also wreaks havoc on the environment. Many air pollutants, such as carbon dioxide and methane, contribute to climate change by enhancing the greenhouse effect and global warming. This leads to rising temperatures and exacerbates air quality issues by increasing the frequency of heatwaves, wildfires, and smog. Sulfur dioxide and nitrogen oxides, two of the most harmful pollutants, can also react with water vapor in the atmosphere to form sulfuric and nitric acids, resulting in acid rain that harms ecosystems, damages crops, and erodes buildings. Certain pollutants, like chlorofluorocarbons, are responsible for depleting the Earth's ozone layer, which protects living organisms from harmful ultraviolet radiation. Wildlife, too, suffers from air pollution, as contaminated air, water, and soil can directly harm animal species and destroy habitats. Given the wide-reaching impacts of air pollution, it's crucial to implement both policy-level and individual-level solutions. Governments play a key role by imposing stricter emission standards on industries, power plants, and vehicles to reduce harmful pollutants like particulate matter, nitrogen oxides, and sulfur dioxide. Transitioning away from fossil fuels toward renewable energy sources like wind, solar, and hydroelectric power can significantly reduce air pollution. Urban planning that encourages green infrastructure and the use of electric vehicles can also lower pollution levels. International cooperation is vital, as air pollution is a global issue that crosses borders. Agreements like the Paris Agreement are essential in addressing the root causes of both air pollution and climate change. On an individual level, there are many ways to contribute to the fight against air pollution. Reducing vehicle use by opting for walking, cycling, or using public transportation is one effective step. For those who need to drive, switching to hybrid or electric vehicles can significantly reduce emissions. Additionally, using energy wisely by turning off lights, using energy-efficient appliances, and insulating homes can lower pollution. Advocating for change by supporting policies and organizations that promote cleaner air and raising awareness about the importance of air quality can also make a difference. Finally, individuals can protect themselves by wearing masks during periods of high pollution, using air purifiers, and monitoring local air quality reports to avoid outdoor activities when pollution levels are high. Air pollution is a silent killer that affects millions of people worldwide. Its impacts are particularly severe for vulnerable populations, including children, the elderly, and those living in poverty. However, solutions are within our reach. By taking collective action, both at the policy level and the individual level, we can reduce air pollution and protect both human health and the environment. Cleaner air means healthier lives, and addressing air pollution is not just an environmental necessity, it is a moral obligation.